Jai Shri Ram. These are Jago Hindu shorts. Now, you are looking at a Vedic dictum. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramatitavyam. What this means is never disregard your duty of studying the scriptures and also disseminating knowledge. So, padna padana. सबसे महत्वपूर्ण कार्य यही है. Actually, there was an incident where, if you come closer, you can read my text. Mudgal Rishi, Paurishist Rishi, and Radhitar Rishi, all the three had, I believe, a debate. The question was, which is the most valuable thing in the world? Mudgal Rishi said, Swadhyaya and Pravachana. And Paurishishti Rishi said, it is tapasya, austerity. Askesis is the English word, Askesis. And Radhitara Rishi said, it is satya. So Satyam, the truth. And I believe it was left to the Veda Purusha, that is the Supreme Lord, Krishna or Brahman, whose verdict was that Mudgala is right, Swadhyaya and Pravachana. These two are the most important. Therefore, you see, I have written right on top also, the objective of Sanatana Dharma, the objective of Hinduism is to spiritualize the whole world, spiritualize the whole of humanity. It is the burden of the Hindu to spiritualize the world. And therefore only then Ramarajya can be established. Ramarajya means utopia, where people are so spiritually minded that crime will be unheard of. So even in the Bhagavad Gita, you see, in the 18th chapter, Sri Krishna says very clearly, Yaimam paramam guhyam, ya imam paramam guhyam madbhakteshva abhidasyati. Abhidasyati means explains, lecture, teach. Note down this word. I am reading 1868 from the chapter 18th chapter, 1868 to 71. Krishna is very clearly recommending teaching, studying and teaching Bhagavad Gita is the highest act of devotion. I am just reading out the slokas for your listening pleasure. Yaimam paramam guhyam madbhakteshva abhidasyati. Abhidasyati means explain, lecture. Bhaktim mai parang krutva mame vaishyasya asamshayaha. This is the best service you can do to me. Nacha tasman manusyeshu kaschin me priyakrittamaha bhavita nacha me tasmad anyah priyataro bhuvi. Here Krishna is declaring, this person who studies the Gita and teaches the Gita, he is the dearest of all my devotees. Adhyeshyate. Adhyeshyate means study. 1870. Adhyeshyate cha imam dharmyam samvadam avayoho jnana yajnena tenaham ishtasyam iti me matihi. Krishna says, those who study Bhagavad Gita and those who teach, mere study is called Jnana Yajna by Krishna. So, you don't have to conduct any elaborate yajna, pouring ghee and all that. All that is Dravya Yajna. The highest yajna is Jnana Yajna. And what is Jnana Yajna? Study of Bhagavad Gita. And if you are capable of teaching, please go ahead and do that. Even study is sufficient. So, if you can develop your communication skills and English, you can preach to the whole world. Therefore, listen to my GRE shorts also, improve your vocabulary. And then the next shloka, Krishna says, there are some people who may not be able to study, who may not be able to teach. What of them? Krishna says, simply listening is also sufficient. Listening to the Gita, right? Shraddhavan anasuyascha shrunuyadapi yo naraha sopi mukta shubhan lokan prapnuyat punya karmanam. 1871. So Krishna says, Shraddhavan anasuyascha shrunuyadapi yo naraha. See, asuya in Sanskrit means finding fault even in the good. So, if somebody has the right attitude, you can teach him Bhagavad Gita. Right? If you listen with Shraddha, That is sufficient. So Krishna has made it very simple for all of us. Abhidasyati ya imam paramam guhyam madbhakteshu abhidasyati. Abhidasyati, abhidasyati, ABHIDASYA, dasyati, YATI. Abhidasyati in English, that means explain, lecture. And then adhyeshyati, adhyeshyati, ADH, adhyeshyati, YESH, SH, adhyeshyate, SHYATE. Right? I'm explaining it in English so that you know, if your Hindi is poor, at least you can note down. These are three important words. Abhidasyati means lecture, adhyeshyati means study, and shrunu. Shrunu means listen. So, if you can lecture, if you can teach, study, or even simply listen, that is the highest yajna, that is jnana yajna. So, Mudgal Rishi, Paurishishta Rishi, Radhitara Rishi, they had a debate, and Mudgala Rishi won the debate. So, Veda Purusha or Sri Krishna delivered the verdict that the most valuable thing is Swadhyaya and Pravachana. That is why we have a prayer also, you see. Sahana bhavatu sahana bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu mahavidvishavahai. This is a Vedic prayer again, you see. I have written the script there, you can probably read it. Why is this prayer there? So that you know the teacher and the taught have a unanimity of mind, and the quest should be for knowledge, not mere wrangling and useless debating that we see on TV these days. So, this Sahana Bhavatu prayer in Hindi, हे परमात्मा हम दोनों की रक्षा करो, हम दोनों का पालन करो, हम दोनों साथ साथ रहकर तेजस्वी दैवी कार्य करें, हम दोनों का किया हुआ अध्ययन तेजस्वी और देवी हो, और सबसे ज्यादा हम दोनों परस्पर एक दूसरे से द्वेष ना करें, द्वेष ना करें, महाविद्विषावहै. You see, the problem is people have their own opinions and they are very dogmatic. Some fellows are worshipping, graves and moon mia and all kinds of things are going on. So if you want to worship, there is whom to worship. You see, Vibhuti Yoga is there. 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. So you can worship Rama, Shiva, Krishna, Ganapati, Skanda, Muruga, Devi. So these are worshipable. These are all manifestations of Krishna only. Instead of that, if you are wasting your time, even Dattatreya is nothing but an incarnation of Sri Krishna only. Okay. So, padna padana satya aur tapasya se bhi bade hain. So it is our duty, all of us. You can be a true Hindu only when you acquire knowledge and then disseminate that knowledge. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. Do not neglect study and teaching. This is what Veda is saying, and also Krishna is confirming that in the 18th chapter you can study. You can go to Google. Mukundananda's Gita is there. Prabhupada as it is also there. And bhagavadgita.org is there, in which you will get Ramanujacharya's commentary, Madhvacharya's commentary, Sridhara Swami's and Keshava Kashmiri's commentaries are also bhagavadgita.org. So, 1868 to 1871, Krishna makes it even more clear. Jai Shri Ram. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. Jai Shri Ram.